We're going to work on our multiplicity and understanding the terms associated with multiplicity of our roots or our factors. So I started with f of x equals x minus 1, and then I put the first power here in pink. We won't usually show that to you, so you want to be aware of it. We then have x plus 3 cubed. So I take the first and the third, and adding it together, I find that I have a 4th degree polynomial. And so I'm going to have a U-shaped sort of graph when it's done. I'm going to take each factor, so I have x minus 1 equals 0, so x equals 1. Because it is an odd power, it's going to pass through. Then I look at my x plus 3 equals 0, and I have x equals negative 3, and that will also pass through or cross. So I can plot right now that I have a 1 and I have my negative 3. Now what I want to look at is how far down do I go? So I'm going to evaluate my function when the x is 0. So I have x minus 1 and x plus 3. So I want to evaluate it at 0. 0 minus 1. 0 plus 3 cubed, negative 1 times 3 cubed, so negative 1 times 27 is negative 27. So I'm going to come over to my picture and I'm going to come down 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 27. Now this is being graphed on the ones, so 1, 2, or negative 1, negative 2. And then the scale here is in 3s. Usually you wouldn't do a mixed scale when you're graphing, but just so we can see what's happening. Now when we have a third power, we want to imagine that it's behaving like a snake. So we're going to start up here, and we're going to snake through because it's a cubic, or that is behaving like a cubic. We're going to go down, go through our y-intercept, and pass right through. And it should be a little bit more straight than that. It will veer off eventually, but something like this. And then what you may want to do is come to a graphing calculator or through Desmos and just check your work while you're learning how to do this. So I'm going to take x minus 1, and I'm going to take x plus 3, and I'm going to cube that, and I'm going to graph him. And you can see that I have roughly the same picture on my personal graph. All right, best of luck as you're graphing and learning to read the roots, and they pass through or will bounce off.